Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the Metro Manila Arena here in the Philippines for tonight's main event. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
And we are underway for this scheduled 12-rounder. When you have a lot of speed, how effective can a feint be?
Oh boy, it can be really effective because your opponent is keyed up already. Before the bell even rings, he's jumping out of his shoes. He's waiting for something to come quick. So you let him think it's coming, he's going to react to it. And then you go get him.
Oh, he turns it over right into a hook.
Get easy!
Turned that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Not able to land the headshot. Last 10 seconds of this first round. Good block. This round comes to an end. And Teddy, easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he was throwing them up, but he wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there, pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punch is a little wide. Needs to shorten them up.
You're looking good. Keep it up. Keep those hands moving.
Yeah, we'll get him. We'll get him. Yeah.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. No, he missed that right. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Halfway through round number two. Oh, look at that. You know, you need space to punch. He realizes that, so he pushes his opponent. Sugar's got a way of just getting away from that punch. can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. A headshot blocked. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. End of the round. And this is a little bit hard to take if you're sitting back at home watching this fight and saying, I just don't get it. I mean, if you want to win the fight, you have to throw punches.
Maybe he doesn't want to win the fight. See, you're taking for granted that...
What, is he scared? He's fearful?
Hey, everybody's scared. Anyone who's in that ring is scared. He's not controlling his fear. He's not taking it, and that's for people in all aspects of life, whatever they do. You have to take whatever it is that can intimidate you, and you got to put it on the side and say, okay, right now, I'm not going to let that get in the way. He's letting it get in the way.
Sugar's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Blocks that punch.
Work the body.
Halfway through this round, he missed with that headshot. At this stage of a fight, Teddy, these very early moments, how much in your training career will you stress to a guy to try to go to the body?
Very much, because it sets up things later on, and it takes away things that he's trying to do. You know, he's trying to move his upper body. You go downstairs, takes a lot of that away.
Garcia is right in the way of that hook to the head. Oh, that had to hurt. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Ten seconds to go in this third round.
Listen, you're letting him work. You're letting him control this fight. You gotta impose your will on him. You need to take it to this guy. You're stronger and you're punch harder than this guy.
Make your presence known. Assert yourself. Assert your punches.
All we need is water up there, and that's it. You don't need that. Throw that away.
Ahead on Teddy's scorecard as we start round number 4, but I still think that either fighter could take complete control of this fight. He's up around right now.
Still not moving enough. Move, muévate. Face yourself, Cassie. There you go.
Now he ties up there.
Uppercut. Move your head. Muévete la cabeza.
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Halfway through round number 4. Sugar's punch is far off the target. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counterpunch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
And right, unload!
Well off the mark by Garcia. Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds.
Listen, I'm not gonna stand here and watch you take those shots. You understand me? Let's see some defense and more punches.
All we need is water up there, and that's
Okay,
it.
listen. I want to see that straight,
You
right?
don't need that, no. Throw that away.
You want this fight? Listen, you want this fight? You gotta stay busy out there. You're losing this fight because you're not throwing any
You gotta
punches
watch
out
the
there.
water in the corner. Too much.
Okay, relax.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs.
Keep moving! Keep moving! Focus!
Halfway into round number 5 here. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there.
Back to the body.
Uppercut! Uppercut!
Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds.
That's
Sugar's
okay.
killing me
Fade
watching him
back.
here. I mean, he doesn't need a 20-by-20 ring. They could fight this thing in like a phone booth here.
No, he looks like one of those cars you see on the side of the road where they removed all the tires, all the wheels. He's not going anywhere.
All right, breathe in. Take a deep breath. Great job that round. You're doing well.
You got any more of these? I'll give you one. Hold it. More blood? Oh, yeah.
Teddy, what do you think here as we start this round? I mean, you watch what he did in that last round, and you got to think that he can get himself back into this fight.
Well, that's how he's got to be thinking, and that's kind of what he's made up of. He's not a front runner. You know, he's not a fast starter anyway. He's the kind of guy that his real strength is to be able to weigh you down. It's to have a great resolve and to be able to chip away. He's chipping.
Let it go!
halfway through round 6. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. He's showing very good footwork. He's showing fine defensive movement here. But as for the opponent, how do you solve that?
Well, you got to make believe you're a football player. You got to make believe you're a linebacker in football. You go down the line with that running back. You don't go following him around the place. You make sure you move laterally. That's exactly what he's got to do. He's got to cut that ring down, take space away.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. And now he's targeting. What a big shot. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Round comes to an end. We saw the knockdown there in that round. A little bit of a momentum gainer.
Yeah, obviously it gives you confidence, but you know what? It can also be a momentum killer, believe it or not.
How so?
Joe, I've had guys where the worst thing that happened to them in a fight was when they scored the knockdown because they thought it was just going to keep happening. And they thought about only the punch they landed, not how they set it up. So they got away from the game plan.
Nice work. He's hurt. I need you.
Halfway through this fight as this round gets underway here. Been interesting so far. Who knows what we're in store for down the stretch. And he engages in the clinch. Teddy, when you've been in the corner in your career and you have a charge who is not making a lot of contact, what do you tell him?
The first thing I tell him, Joe, is shorten up your punches a little bit. The other thing I tell him is he's making you miss, so you know what? Feint him a little bit. Get a false move out of him. Get a premature move. And when he moves, then time him. Now you're going to catch him.
There you go.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Halfway through the 7th round.
Keep moving.
Pace yourself.
Went to the body there, but unable to connect.
What you're doing.
Relax.
And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Sugar's punch didn't come close. And he decides to tie up again.
Keep moving.
Sugar scored upon by a left hand. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
Deep breath. Need some water. You're good. You're okay. Breathe for a minute.
You gotta watch the
Now
water in the
listen,
corner.
you threw a white punch and he caught you.
We got it. All right. All we need is water up there, and that's it. You don't need that. No, throw that away.
Let's look at Teddy's scorecard as we start this 8th round. And I think this tells pretty much the story. Yeah, he's got a slight lead. However, there have been those moments where you see a defensive flaw.
Yeah, the other guy's coming on fast. The defensive flaw is that he covers up too much. He blocks too many punches. And when you're blocking too many punches, well, the guy puts punches together. Some are going to get through. Some are getting through.
He's got that certain something that's a well-acquired skill in this craft of boxing, and that is superb defense, and it's on target tonight.
It is. The old timers would say, you know, that's the hard thing, is to learn defense. You know, the easy part, the fun part is let your hands go. So he's got the hard part down. Guess what? He's enjoying the fun part right now because of it.
Hey, let's go!
The halfway point of round number 8. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Solid. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again. So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But, Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Sugar's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. And just grabbing onto his opponent. Last 10 seconds.
Come on.
End of the round. A round in which a knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, if you're the trainer in the corner of the guy scoring the knockdown, what are some of the things you want to remind him of?
You want to remind him how he got there, because a lot of times it's the tendency to just remember the punch that put him there. He dressed him up. He set that punch up. Don't think about just the punch that landed. Think about the setup punches.
You're in complete control of this fight. This is it. You hurt him.
As we start a new round, I pose this question to you. Is there any hope for him? He's been knocked down numerous times tonight.
Look, there's been great comebacks in this sport. There's always hope. You don't know how deep a man's reserve is inside their soul, inside their mind. But dangerous grounds now to find out.
Body shot! Body shot!
Good way to protect the midsection.
Run up! Beat him to the punch! Ahora, do that again!
Move your head.
Little head knocking with that right hand. Halfway through the 9th round. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Garcia is missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found.
He's tired! He's tired!
Oh, things opened up and he was able to place it. And bang, and away he goes. Wow, he goes down again.
This is going to be called the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
Down he goes, now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
And he just holds on there.
Double up your punches!
Able to cover up that gut. Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself a bit. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival. You know, you just hit the bullseye and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something either bigger. But you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
Start of the round, but Teddy, it could be the end of the fight. He's been knocked down numerous times, including the last round.
You're probably right, Joe, but when things are darkest is when you find out what is special inside somebody, where they can go to a place you never expect them to be able to go to. Look at Archie Moore, Yvonne Duro, years ago. Archie Moore was over 40 years old, in there with a 20-something-year-old Durrell. He was on the floor 3 times in the first round. He found a way to come back and knock him out in the 11th. This is another one of those nights.
Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. So here he is again, missing more punches. Now, I like a guy that throws punches, Teddy, but at some point, you got to do more than that.
Yeah, I tell you right now, if he was a carpenter, I would not have him coming in doing my kitchen cabinets because he'd be just cutting up a lot of wood, you know, and it'd be all over the place. But I wouldn't have the bookshelves. I wouldn't have the cabinets that I want. I'd have a mess. And right now, this fight's getting messy.
Halfway through round 10.
Yep.
Unable to make an impact there by Sugar.
You're doing great.
He just missed that shot up top. Garcia has done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand.
There you go. Work the body.
Coming to the end of round number 10, 10 seconds to go. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. And that's the end of round 10.
Pick up the speed, all right? Pick up the speed.
Okay, that was a round. Now listen, escucha. You need to establish that jab. When you get close, cuando te acerques, I need you to jump with that power hand, okay?
Hard to believe we're in this position as we look at Teddy's scorecard to start round number 11. It was only a few rounds ago. It was a much bigger gap on your scorecard.
Yeah, well, he understood. He came to terms with himself. He knew what he had to do. Now it's up to his opponent. Does he come to terms with himself? Does he start doing what he was doing early in the fight?
Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense.
Finish with a hook. Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head. Keep moving. Keep moving.
90 seconds to go in this 11th round. Trying to go downstairs, but off target.
That's what I want to see.
He never knew it was coming. Look at how wide open he was for that hook.
Let's go. Keep going.
And just looks like that thing's turn around. A back-and-forth round. Both men have been rocked.
This is what...
Big shot there. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round?
One, two, three, four, five, six.
The ref stops the fight. Sugars bombs away, worked again. Knockout victory for him. It's late in the fight, and it looked like we were going to get a decision out of this. Garcia's power makes it a knockout.
Reminiscent of some of the great late knockout fights in the history of this sport.
I'm Joe Tessitore for Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us and enjoy the rest of your night.